Let's do a tour of the garden, how it looks what's today, July 3rd. Let's check it out. Here is my cauliflower. If you remember my first video, I said I had no hope for it. It bounced back, thankfully. I have some marigolds in there as well. That's a weed. I don't know what it is. But I did see a wolf spider in here yesterday, and basically I told him that he can have this whole entire garden bed because I don't want it. Then he can have it. I hate spiders. It's like my worst fear. Spiders and snakes. Here's our lettuce. So we have our chives here. I grew lettuce right here. I ended up buying another pack of seeds today to grow romaine because I don't know what happened. We have the multicolored lettuce, we have our leaf lettuce, and then we have spinach I got to harvest today because some of it was going to seed and I don't want that to happen. Then I do have some dill over here. Here is my mint. This is my mojito mint. I would like to pick some of it and start dehydrating it because the more you pick, the more it'll come back. So moving on to peppers. We have lots of peppers and lots of weeds in this bed that I really need to take the time to weed out. I do have some parsley. No, actually I think that's cilantro. I have a cilantro along the side there, but our peppers are doing okay. I feel like they're blossoming, but this time last year I already had peppers, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. We have our pineapple mint. It's going very well. All of the cucumbers and the two different types of dill I have in the center. My trellis, I have to stake it down because it shifted when we got really bad winds, and the little tentacles, I guess you can call them, are starting to come out to grab them, and I got to make sure that I start training them to where they need to go. My gosh, these stupid thripe bugs keep driving me nuts. They land all over me. We have our orange mint. It's doing very well. Here's my broccoli. I have to thin it out even more. I thinned out a little bit. As you can see on the side, it's a hot mess. So I need to thin it out even more. My nasturtiums are doing great over there, and over here, it's helping protect my broccoli. Over here, we have our chocolate mint. Again, doing beautiful. Peas, beans, I have to start training them because they're starting to reach out and I want them to grow up the trellis. So I gotta train them a little bit. We'll get there. It's just like training a toddler. Oh, look, there's King Chippy's hole right there. Yeah, he hasn't really messed with anything, so he minds his business, I mind my business. There's a pumpkin that Lakeland grew. Moving down here, we have our other mint. I think this is my chocolate mint. It's doing well. Again, I want to harvest it and dehydrate it. We have some cabbage in here, tons of weeds, Lakeland's pumpkins that are along there. That I have no idea what it is. I got to figure out what I grew there. And then we have some more dill along that line. Coming over here, my basil, my cinnamon basil has not done well. I don't know if it's a soil because that was a completely different soil than everybody else. It was kind of a bag I had left over. I think it's something to do with that. Here's all my tomatoes. They're doing fabulous. I need to restring some of them because they're starting to get heavy. So I need to adjust the string action going on here. But they are doing well. My basil is finally coming up. I'm so excited. And I think this might actually, I don't know if this is my parsley or cilantro. I don't remember. We do have some weeds popping up here, so I need to figure that out. Our little small zucchinis, I did a lot of pruning yesterday because airflow is key. The more airflow you get, the less likely you are to get like fungus and disease. And that way too, it's not shading your product that you can't find it. So I'm gonna have to start tying it up to go on this TP because that's how I want it to grow. Let's move over here. My potatoes are doing fabulous. I'm so excited. I think we did a red potato and a purple potato. They are doing fantastic. I did worry about them because the potatoes I got weren't the best, but they look beautiful. Then our trellis right here, our pumpkins are doing good. Our watermelons, cantaloupes, and honeydew are doing fantastic. We have a little marigold here at the end. We have two pumpkins right here too. Imagine that. Then we have some beets along the outside as well, but everything is doing so good. And then we also have Lakeland's little pumpkin patch over here. And then we have a marker there because we have weeds. And then we have rhubarb. This has been on the property for decades. So I'm going to cut it and do some strawberry rhubarb pies. Strawberries, they're starting to perk up. I thought they were lost cause. And then Lakeland's pumpkin. Okay, let's move along here. Can't wait till this is full with pumpkins and melons. We have our little pumpkin over here. I think we have 2 or 3 pumpkins. They are doing fantastic. Then here we have our white onions, my sunflowers. We did lose some along the way. I was so sad because we lost a casualty today. If you look back there, right there, one cracked in half. So it is what it is. I can't, I have beautiful ones here, so I'm not going to complain. But we also have our carrots growing very well along here. We have more sunflowers. We have our yellow onions around here, lots of nasturtiums. But there's my sunflowers. We lost one in between. It was one of the giant ones, so it's kind of sad. But I have tons of marigolds growing. I want that. That's why I really haven't weeded much because I don't want to disturb my marigolds. But we have something along there. I have no idea what it is. this point, I threw a lot of stuff in here I don't know. It's not very chaos gardening at its finest. We have tons of squash here. Acorn, butternut, and spaghetti squash. So I need to, oh, the horse flies down here so bad. I need to start, we're going to TP them, I believe. Whew, I have a horse fly on my face. We have our bush beans here, or pole beans. I can't remember which ones. And we have our corn, and we have our red onions, which I worried about. My daughter planted them, and she kind of threw them in there, but they've done well. Another nasturtium. Coming around here, we have 2 cucumbers that Lakeland threw in here. Then I have my radishes. I was trying to thin out a little bit right along here. We have, I believe, celery I did here. More radishes. And then we have okra. And I want to say back there, I don't really know. I really don't know what I put there, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's how everything is going. I think everything is going very well. Extremely hot. We moved the bunnies inside because I was worried about them. They were panting a lot. So we moved them inside into hutches so they are comfortable in like 70-degree weather in there. And yeah, that's about it. It's very hot in Pennsylvania. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I pray that you have a safe and happy holiday and that you stay cool because I know it's hot everywhere. But we're supposed to get rain starting tomorrow. And you know what? I pray for rain for the next 4 days because we truly need it, as long as it doesn't bring the humidity with it. But you have a great 4th of July.